So, welcome back everyone to Expert Crypto, the only channel where we're going to be making gains all the time. And what did we see today? We've seen a green day, a glorious day, and we're going to get into it. So we have a few articles to go over that are of most importance. You guys will see these play out in the future. I'm not going to be showing you guys articles that are meaningless. First one we have here is Tether audit came out, guys. And for every $1 of Tether, there are 0.03 cents in cash. Just take this into consideration. You guys could look into this more. I will be talking about this later. This will affect the market 6 months to a year from now when a lot of these lies about Tether are exposed. And just going to put that in the front of the video just to warn you guys to take some profits, set some stop losses. These gains will not come like they are right now forever. Yes, we will get some gains, but there's always going to be some information out there that's going to cause some dips. So make sure you guys really take advantage of exactly these profits when they do come. We have micro strategies not phased by Musk's 300 billion market crash. Continues to spend billions on Bitcoin. We've seen this happen again and again. I do see when we have these dips in Bitcoin, there's a lot of buying power in the 40 range. The high 40 range, we're seeing a lot of these companies buy up Bitcoin, and I do see that continuing until we break that 47, 48 support, or 46, I could say. I don't see Bitcoin dropping anywhere near that. We are in bullish territories. I'll get into my Bitcoin price predictions. This is what Grayscale holds. They hold Bitcoin, Ethereum, ETC, Litecoin, BCH, SZEC, Zen, XLM, Mana, LPT, Link, File, and BAT. Not the best portfolio in my opinion, but you know what? All those coins will last, except for Mana. I'm not the biggest fan of them holding Mana, but you know what? They only own 14 million, which isn't that much. So we also saw cryptocurrencies custodian Anchorage adds 5 more DeFi tokens, and you guys have to understand how many of these DeFi tokens are going to last. We are going to see a scourge of these DeFi tokens. Yes, it's going to be DeFi summer. We're going to be making a lot of profits off of these DeFi coins throughout the summer and throughout the upcoming months. But you have to understand that some of these are not going to last. There could only be so many good DeFi projects that are going to be making profits and making revenue. Yes, there's going to be hype involved in a lot of them, but I can promise you guys 95% of them will not last. And I do see 1inch, BNT, CRV, Ren, and Sushi all lasting, just to let you guys know that. So here we go into the market, guys. A beautiful site right here. We said today was going to be green. We had a feeling it was going to be green. After these past days, we have kind of saw the market trend of where exactly Bitcoin had its lowest level. We knew where people were buying Bitcoin up at, and we saw some more support around the 50 range, and now we're seeing the breakout finally to the 51 range. We'll have to see if we're going to hold this 51. It really does not matter because we've gotten a lot of profits already in this range. Hopefully we can hold and maybe hit the 52 to 53 range. If not, I see 50, 51 being a hard support, and we're seeing the Bitcoin dominance go farther and farther down, guys. We're seeing the Bitcoin dominance drop, and we're almost nearing, guys, we're almost nearing a 39 Bitcoin dominance. You guys have to understand how crazy that is. One more dip in Bitcoin and one more pump in altcoins, we're going to be just like we were in 2017. We're going to be in the 38s, 37s, 36. That will be quite a time to be in. So I do see us really making a lot of profits over the next month. But you guys have to understand, we're going to be going over profit-taking strategies, and we're going to be going over exactly when you guys should be setting these stop losses. If you guys are holding long-term, just make sure to have some, take some profits, but make sure to really buy these dips. When you guys are in profit, these profits do not stay here forever. Yes, it's nice to really get some profits in your portfolio, and it's nice to have that hopium factor where you guys think you're going to the moon all the time, but it's better to play it safe, okay? I've been hurt many times. A lot of people have been hurt many times by not really taking profits at the right moments, and we'll get into that. But it's always good to take some profits, okay? Always good to take some profits. Even if you're holding long term, I really do suggest it. But if you guys want to hold long term, I will be getting into some coins that you guys can hold long term and just not worry about. But let's get into the Bitcoin dominance. Why is this so big? Well, guys, 41 level right now for Bitcoin dominance. Last time we saw a 41 Bitcoin dominance was all the way back in 2017, 2018. And that is an insane thing to think about. These altcoin pumps that we're having in these dips really do remind me of exactly what we were going through in 2017. We saw a lot of FUD come out every single month. There would be FUD, there would be this market manipulation that'd be going on. We would have dips, we'd have these altcoins pump up faster than Bitcoin. And we're just seeing the same thing happen over and over and over. There's a pattern, guys. People will get some FUD out, control the market, and make it dip. And then Bitcoin will stay a little bit stagnant, and we'll have these alts pump up, and it'll just keep repeating itself until it gets too low. And I don't know, we could see Bitcoin really have this reversal swing against altcoins just because we are in a different type of market. But it's too early to say that, as a lot of people are still not that educated on exactly the future of these altcoins. So it might be another year or two before Bitcoin really does have a lower market dominance and it stays under 30 or under 20. But I do see that happening in the future, guys. I really do. The power of altcoins is very strong. So we see Bitcoin hovering at 51 right now. We had this large breakout candle on the 5 minutes, guys. We had this 1% candle, which is fairly large just to get one of those in 5 minutes. We've had this uptrend. We hit this support level at 48, and it's been up since then. We had a few little dips, but nothing really to break these support levels. We've just been breaking resistance after resistance level. Now we're having a little bit of stagnicity in this 51 level. Nothing to worry about, guys. This is when we've been seeing these alts pump up over the past 2 or 3 hours. And I do see Bitcoin hanging on to this 51 level for today. We'll have to see. Maybe it'll drop down to 5,500. But this is really the support levels, 5,500 and around 51. So if it drops below that, we will probably see a sub 49 BTC. But, you know, we're going to need to wait for that. So, yeah, bullish on Bitcoin or bullish on Bitcoin means it's probably going to stay stagnant or might break out. But the more Bitcoin stays stagnant, the more these alts have room to pump. Bitcoin goes up, these alts will pump even more. But I'm okay with the stagnant Bitcoin. We've already gotten a lot of gains with this somewhat stagnant Bitcoin right now, and we're going to be getting into that right now. So first of all, we got to go into Ethereum, guys. Ethereum's breaking out. What did I say? Once we get 51K Bitcoin, okay? Once we hit that 51K Bitcoin, we're going to see Ethereum spike up to 4,100 at least. I do see Bitcoin at 52, putting Ethereum at 4,250, which will be very nice if that does pan out here in the next couple hours. We will be looking forward to that. So, yeah, Ethereum's been outperforming Bitcoin, and that's not going to stop, guys. It's up 11% on today. 11% on today. What is this, guys? What is Ethereum? What is this? Is this a small cap, guys? Is this a small cap? What are we looking at? What are we looking at, okay? Watching Ethereum run up this much every single day and my leverage trades hitting somewhat perfectly is just always a beautiful thing to see. We love to see Ethereum's support in the market, and we've been seeing it over and over and over. This is a different type of market we're in with Ethereum, guys, and we're just going to see this trend of a bullish Ethereum pan out through the next month. It's always going to outperform the market. I'm not going to continuously say the market's going to be bullish. I'm just going to say Ethereum is going to outperform the market because that's going to be a fact. Or outperform Bitcoin, to say the least. All right, so first one, Matic, guys. What did Matic do? Did we not say yesterday that Matic was going to have this breakout? We said this breakout was going to happen. It was a lot bigger than what we intended. And how are you guys supposed to take profits? Okay, so let's go over profit taking. If you guys are really trying to hold long term and you don't want to take profits, I'm just going to tell you what you're exactly missing out on, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how to successfully take profits. Okay, so we have since we bought, I believe we bought some here yesterday around this price. That's why we have the box there, and we've had around a 45% run up already. where I take profits is once we break a current resistance around 20 to 30%, I will take around 30% to 20% out, especially with the type of market that we're having. It's always good to just hold some profits. You guys have probably lost a lot of gains as well. I don't exactly do this strategy, but this strategy will help you guys if you're not doing a bunch of other trades simultaneously. But normally what I do is I will hold to at least 40 to 50%. But if you guys are only solely buying and selling, I would really make sure to take profits around 20 to 30%, take around 20 to 30% of your holding. And I would say after another 30 or 40%, take out another 20%. So that's 50% gone. And I promise you there will be dips in between then. You guys can buy back in if you're that confident on it, or you guys could look for the next run up coin that's going to run up that you guys have faith in. Why would we be doing this? Okay, when these high caps pump, we don't see 100% run ups in 2 or 3 days. We don't see a 200% run up in a day or anything along those lines. Basically, what I'm trying to say is we're going to see some consolidation. We're going to see some dips with Manic. It's up 41% today. We might see it go up another 20% maybe, but we're in all-time highs right now, and you guys really have to take some profits when you can, especially within the type of market that we are in. But I really suggest keeping at least 40 to 50% of your Manic in Manic long-term until that $2 range. Not a financial advisor, guys, but taking profits is a necessity to holding on to exactly a good strategy that's going to keep you profitable, keep you consistently profitable throughout any time in crypto. That's just a really important thing I need to stress. Yes, you might once in a while, or maybe 40 or 30% of the time, you're pulling out profits too early and you're missing out on gains. But the other 60 to 70% of the time, you guys are going to benefit from it, okay? I'm just throwing that out there, and it does vary from crypto to crypto. But when you have a 41% run up with Manic in the matter of 12 hours, it's not smart to not be taking profits. It's not analytically smart speaking. So we had a 41% run up with Manic. We've been buying Manic all the way back here since 33 cents, so we are up a significant amount, around almost 5x on Manic in the matter of a few weeks, or 3 or 4 weeks around that. So that's good to see. I will be going through a lot of technical analysis in this episode or in the stream. So really stay tuned, okay? Really stay tuned if you guys are trying to figure out what's a good buy right now. We're not going to have too many good buys right now. We already did an amazing amount of buys. We did an amazing amount of buys the past 2 days. That's why I was streaming so much. Hopefully you guys got in at some good targets. We really found the bottom. We hit the bottom very perfectly on these alts. Me doing this 15 hours a day, I have a very good calculation of where this bottom is going to be. And when to set your stop losses, we're still setting stop losses when we think we found the bottom, just because we never know, right? And so let's go into KSM, just throwing that out there. We've been buying KSM on every single dip. This dip panned out because they did come out with that timeline of their news. And really, what did we see with KSM? We saw not too hard of a dip with them. They did almost go down to a 441 the other day, and I believe they had one back there that they broke under 300, so we have been buying them up on every single dip. There's no reason not to. But what do we see with KSM right now? We saw this massive breakout in the 5 minutes right before I started streaming, guys. Look at this whale action, okay? You don't see these green candles pop up simultaneously like this unless there's some whale action buying. We're seeing some great consolidation right here. And I do see a breakout occurring with KSM. Maybe we'll break out of this 583 zone, and I do see a $600 KSM, especially if Ethereum stays bullish. We do have that polka dot breakout today, which is why we're seeing this KSM breakout as well. We will get into KSM later, but like I said, right now I believe, let's see how much we're up on KSM already. Boom. Go from the top of this just to make sure. 20% is not bad in the past day or two, especially for a high cap like this that still is going to be running up at least 20 to 30 more percent in the next week. And like I said, wouldn't it be a bad idea for you guys to lock in some profits? I would only take around 20% of my position out of KSM if you guys are up over 20 to 30%, just to lock in some profits and throw those into either Ethereum or stablecoins. I would really recommend Ethereum, especially the way Ethereum has been outperforming the market. Yes, it's kind of at an all-time high to buy some Ethereum right now, but you guys could make that decision on your own. I would honestly recommend throwing it into Ethereum and betting on the market to be bullish. Because if you guys are going to be betting on the market to be bullish, you're going to be throwing your stable coins into Ethereum, because Ethereum is basically, is the market bullish or is the market bearish? Ethereum will go up a lot if the market's bullish, and it will go down a little bit if it's bearish compared to the other alts, right? So, a lot of information I just said right there, but we are seeing, we did see that whale buying power. I do see it breaking out of that 583 level. If we don't break out of that and we have a little bit of a breakdown, I do see this 537 level being a very good support level. That's a very good buying opportunity for anyone who's trying to get in on KSM and get some gains very quick. All right, so Telcoin. We saw a breakout with Telcoin today. I did take some profits on them. We have been following Telcoin very, very closely over the past few weeks. We have made a decent amount of gains off Telcoin, 300 or 400% already, and we bought some here on the dip, right? Guys, look at this. Was May 13th, not too long ago, right? That was literally yesterday. What did we see with this? We saw already a 30 to 40% run up, some consolidation, right? 30 to 40% with these high caps. You see this consolidation, you see this dip. It's not a bad time to take some profits, and that's really my main goal to stress to you guys. Taking profits when we have these run-ups is of the most importance, especially if you guys are trying to make as much profits as you can. Let me see this. All right, I'll look at that later. Hold up, I'll talk. Let me finish this first, and we'll talk about that. So, we have to understand that these profits, yes, you guys might be getting some more, but taking profits is very important to be consistent and to be well-mannered in crypto and make as much gains as you can. Like I said, 5 rules of being a successful trader. 1, you guys have to be consistent. 2, you have to be patient. I do have like a rule thing up here. Let me see. 3, you have to have strategy. Where's 4 and 5? All right, but you guys basically get it. I've went over it a bunch of times already. Sorry, I don't actually have it pulled up. I was trying to find it, but I know those are the 3 things. You guys, if you guys want to be consistent, you have to be following a certain strategy and a certain mindset. If you guys are being consistent, making profits every single week or every other week, that means you're doing something right, and that's what we've been doing on this channel. So we are very consistent. I know it's a bull run, but we're still even making money in these bear markets, in these dips, these little 2 to 3 days dips. We're still making money on this channel. Just to throw that out there, I'm showing you guys that it is possible, that there's always ways to make money in crypto, especially during these dips. These dips are blessings, guys. So let's go on to RLC. So the RLC breakout did occur. We got into it a little bit early. We did go down, I believe, like 10% at one point, or it was like 8%. I was very close to hitting my what is it called? My stop loss. But we did have this breakout today. Very nice breakout, guys. Very nice breakout. We did ride this from down here. We got around 120%. I would have pulled out around 100% on this one. I was telling you guys to take around 70% profits, at least around 100%. Then we had this breakdown here. Look how much it broke down, guys. 24%, and we went all the way down to around 52% from that 100% push up. And now we saw this little consolidation period, and when things looked like here, let me show you why I bought this one when I did. When I saw this break this support level right here, when I saw this broken, I was like, it has to fly up after this. I'm not sure why it dipped this much, even during a market dip. Bought some there, almost hit our stop loss. I probably got into it a little bit early, but from here, guys, almost around as of right now, 41% profits on that one in the matter of literally 24 hours. 41% profits in literally under 24 hours. That's something that you guys have to understand. This is altcoin season, right? This is what crypto's all about, and being able to prepare for these dips, being able to work a strategy and be consistent around these dips is how you benefit the most during this altcoin season. It's not you just hold and you guys get a lot of gains. It's you guys have to find a strategy, something that works, that can keep you consistent. What? All right, pin message. Go check pin message. What do you use to track when you take profits? Are you using a spreadsheet with some formulas and tools? Yes, I guess you could say I'm using a spreadsheet. You guys could use a Excel sheet or whatever, and you guys can, there's like YouTube videos if you guys look up how to track my portfolio on Excel. I did use that for a while. I'm not using that currently, but you guys could do that, and you could really track your entire portfolio through an Excel sheet. You can code in your cryptos that you own, and that does work. Yes, that does work. I set my stop losses around 10 to 15% mainly, but I'm really looking for the bottom to buy on these dips. These dips are when you guys are going to make the most money. I could guarantee you that if you're doing the right strategies. That's why you set stop losses, because these dips do happen. So we had XLM. We caught XLM twice, guys. And why did I buy them twice? Well, they bounced off the support very nicely. There was no reason not to. Did not see them breaking this support. They did not break this support. This was all the way back on May 8th. And we did see a little bit of a run-up with them, and I do see that continuing. We do have a resistance level that needs to be broken, but I'm really looking for around 40 to 50% from this trade on them, which would put them around 88 cents. I think that might take maybe a week. We'll have to see. I am bullish on XLM. Stellar is a great crypto. All right, I will be getting into quite a lot of things, guys. Quite a lot of things. What did we buy? We bought Bake on the dip. If you guys are unfamiliar with Bake, they have been running up recently. We did manage to buy them on this dip. I haven't talked about them too much. They went up around 400 to 500% in 1 week. They were a DeFi DEX type of ordeal, and they absolutely popped off, guys, over the past month, and they really sold off hard. And I'm still bullish on them. That's why we put in these buys on Baker, at least some of you guys did. And we still saw this run up today, guys. It's up 17% today, but since this dip, guys, we have had around 20 to 25% gains. I do see it breaking $6. If it breaks $6, we will see around a 40 or 38 to 40% gain. And just to let you guys know, 38 to 40% in a few days is going to be very, very nice. I'm not going to keep repeating myself when I'm saying that. We're going to slow it down a little bit. So next one we have here is Sushi. What happened with Sushi, guys? We were buying up Sushi on the dip. Sushi has a very, very great ecosystem and very great, or DEX, I guess you could say. But I do see Sushi's fundamentals really showing its case, and I do see around a $22 to $23 Sushi. I will be taking profits around $18, just because we do have a hard resistance here. I'm probably gonna be taking 50% here and then selling the rest around 22 to 23. But we did see a massive run up with them. As well. We're just seeing these alts that we're bullish on, these alts with great fundamentals that had rough times during the dip. We're seeing them go up 20, 30% when Bitcoin is only moving. Bitcoin's only moving 2 to 3%, guys. And we're seeing these alts that we know have great use case go up 20, 30%. It's all about catching them at the right time, right? This is Dogecoin. We're not going to go over Dogecoin, but Dogecoin bull, guys. Dogecoin bull. Dogecoin will be an ecosystem, with whether you guys like it or not. Dogecoin is going to be an ecosystem, so that's without a fact going to happen. So we were able to get a lot of DOT under $40. I've been very bullish on DOT for the past forever, guys. I really have. I do love Polkadot, and this is just the beginning of really what we're going to see with DOT. We're going to see them absolutely smash expectations. I've been telling you guys $60 DOT is going to come. I thought it was going to happen earlier than expected. It's just that it does not have too much hype around it. But now we're finally getting some momentum with DOT. We have that decoded event. The biggest DOT event of this year is coming out in 5 to 6 days. That's going to be coming out. So I do see this maybe pushing DOT over that $50 level, maybe to the $55 level. We'll have to see how the market is reacting. Definitely take some profits with DOT around $50 to $48 once it breaks that, because I do see momentum slowing down. I've already went over those. So we have FTM. Yeah, I've already went over that one too. All right, so we're going to be going over FTM as well. Well, we are seeing FTM break out of this supply zone right here, okay? And this was a very detrimental zone for FTM. We saw this massive downtrend. We thought that ICP was really taking away the use case from FTM and the actual actual price movement from FTM, because ICP is kind of doing the same thing that FTM is. If you guys are unfamiliar with ICP, they just came out. They're going to be huge, and they're basically going to be already 20-30 times better than FTM is currently. But yes, FTM still moved up. It still bounced off of this demand zone. People were buying up their FTM here, and it actually did have a pretty nice breakout. I am waiting to sell some around 70, or I might actually move it up just because of this massive breakout that we had from this bottom. You see, what was this? 26% already. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. But I do see maybe a $1 FTM, but I'm not going to say that too soon. I just still need to see how it's moving. Definitely take some profits though, around 80 cents. Around 80 cents. Take around 30% of FTM. I do see maybe $1 coming, but like I said, ICP definitely is going to put FTM out of business, guys. Probably going to happen, and just be very, very careful with that. And I'm just gonna say maybe they'll put them out of business in a few years. I mean, FTM is already big, guys, and they're already well connected. So don't quote me on that. I'm just saying that ICP is a lot bigger than FTM than most people realize. So we were buying lots of OMG on the dip. I do see OMG bouncing out of this $10 price range, guys, especially with the way the market's trending. There's no reason for OMG to be around $10. It really deserves to be around $11 to $12. We were able to pick some up around $9. Last dip, we were able to get some OMG around 8 and sell it at around 15, I believe, in the matter of 3 or 4 days. So that was nice. But yes, we have around 13% on OMG right now. We're just waiting for it to really break out of this little channel that we have. Hard resistance right here around 1050, and we have this nice support level that's been building on the 5-minute. For OMG, I do see it breaking out though. I mean, guys, look how high we've had OMG before, and this really is just Ethereum was at like 4,300, 4,400 when this happened. If you guys do not, OMG is at layer 2, so it's really undervalued right now. For this to be only $10.65 with Ethereum being 4,100, for these layer 2s, you guys have to understand. I really do think that these layer 2s, right? Bitcoin to other altcoins, right? Bitcoin is the deciding factor for all these altcoins, right? But I do see Ethereum is like the deciding factor for all these layer 2 altcoins. We normally see after Ethereum pumps up, the day after we see a lot of these layer 2s pump up as well. So I'm just going to throw that out there. I do see OMG definitely being able to break around $12. We'll have to see, because that is a very hard support level for them. We've bounced down after that, so I would just take some profits around 12 just to secure some. AAVE, we ended up getting some AVE, and I do see AVE as a great time to take some profits right now. We do have a very, very hard support level, currently at 618. We don't know really where it's going to go up from here. It's already up 20% today. We are at all-time highs, so that is something to take into consideration. Up 30% almost on that one. That's still a solid trade. And this is why we take profits, just so we're able to really catch the bottom and make back the 10% that we lost, or however much it might be for some of you guys. But yes, I do see AVE being around 20 or 30% is a great time to take some profits on them. We did not catch them lower here, but let's see from right here. This is May 11th. That's around a 47%. That's pretty good, guys. That's pretty good for some of the people that caught them earlier. They did have news that came out, by the way. That's why we see this massive surge over the past couple dips. All right, so let's go into XRP. I am very bullish on XRP. I told you guys that there was going to be a breakout. It was just going to be a little bit later than expected, only due to the fact of some people are just a little bit late on this channel. We're ahead of the majority of basically the crowd. Okay, sometimes I get in too early, and there's a little bit of a dip and then massive buying. That's why we like to dollar cost average. If you guys see something hit a support that you want to put in a trade, put 30% in on that support. If it bounces back down on that support, put another 30% in, because sometimes we will see the support get broken through, and that's a good time to put in another trade as well if it's not too bad of a breakdown. But really want to make sure to be putting in multiple trades, especially when you are not really sure where the bottom is. But we found the bottom with XRP. It wasn't too hard to spot right here. We did see that pan out. Just saying, guys, be very careful with doing 100% in when you are trading as well. That will help you stay more consistent because you will be able to hedge some of your losses if you get a trade buy price at the wrong price. But we've been pretty good with getting these buy prices pretty accurately. But I still recommend you guys doing that just to be extra safe, okay? Just to be extra safe. All right, okay, no, I didn't go over this. All right, so what do we see with XRP? We had this downtrend. Now we're having a reversal uptrend, right? We're having a reversal uptrend. I do see us hitting around 150 very soon, guys. I do see that as a possibility. I am looking to take some profits around 150 with XRP. And from our buy zone, that would be around 22% profits from XRP. And I see them probably consolidating around here until they make the next leg up around 170. And that would be around, let's see what that would be around 36% profits. It's just XRP. I have a large percentage of my portfolio into XRP as of right now, and I'm really trying to make sure that I really benefit from them just in case we have another dip and I have some more buying power to get into some more trades. That's how I think about things. But yes, I do see XRP 153 is the next really resistance level with them. Definitely going to be taking some profits there, and 170 as well. But really make sure to be holding some XRP long term. Very safe in my opinion, and going to be huge, guys. It's going to be huge. They have great environmental stuff. Okay, which is very with the narrative, which we're trying to figure out always. What's the narrative in crypto right now? Bitcoin's bad for the environment. These cryptos that are good for the environment are going to pump up. And cryptos with good use case are going to pump up as well eventually. And the ones with good use case and good environmental issues, or environmental, whatever you want to call it, good for human rights, are going to do good, okay? And we've seen that, and we've gotten that. All right, so we see Solana having this little breakout, around 17% from this dip that we had. Catching Solana under $40 is a no-brainer for me. I don't understand why Solana is so bearish. We've just seen not the volume. The volume really hasn't been there, guys. We haven't had too much volume in Solana. I mean, look at this, guys. Not too much volume in Solana. Really haven't seen the volume there. That's really what's holding Solana back. Solana needs a couple events, but we're still seeing these green run-ups. I do see Solana breaking out just once they release an event or something. I see a 20, 30, 40% breakout easily in the books for Solana. Once they mention something, I still see them pumping up around 10 to 15% without any news or any added volume. Maybe there'll be some large investors that will hype it up with the price and buy into Solana, because this is still a good price for some people to dollar cost average into Solana. I wouldn't fully put the entire bag into Solana right now. Just dollar cost average if you guys are going to get into this one around 43, 42, and also 40. Do not buy in all at once. All right, so I'm not going to go over injection protocol. It did have a little run up, but it's consolidating a little bit too much. It might spike up, but I'm not completely sure with that one. We saw ICP still staying in this consolidation zone. It's just kind of chilling at the moment. This channel has been made for ICP for quite some time. We've been looking at this channel. We saw this run up here, touched 340. A lot of people sold off, and then we've just been hanging around 325 to 304. And I do see this being the deciding factor whichever way it goes. But I don't know. I can't really tell too much on this one. It is too new. There's not enough data for me to really compute fairly on this one. But yes, I probably am bullish on it for obvious fundamental reasons. But fundamental reasons don't matter when people don't understand a company, because it's too complicated and too futuristic. All right, so what do we see with Trias? Okay, we saw Trias kind of consolidating. I get asked Trias rocket ship, Trias rocket ship, Trias rocket ship, Trias rocket ship emoji. I get that one quite a lot. And yes, we saw Trias absolutely outperform a lot of the market. They were up 40, 50%. They are consolidating a little bit. We do see a new support forming, actually. I did buy back into Trias, guys. I did. Once I saw this momentum switch, bought some more Trias. And why did I do that? Because I'm trying to make some quick profits on Trias. I'm going to be holding a small bag long term, though. Maybe we'll see. I'm just a very fast oriented trader. I'm always trying to catch the momentum and really understand where something is going. I can have a pretty good idea of when the price action is not going to be moving as much as some of these other alts. And if I see another opportunity, I'm more likely inclined to do that. But I will be buying Trias throughout throughout the year. We'll just have to see how long this volume, how long this hype builds up for. But the fact that it's at $25 right now is an amazing, amazing thing to see. We have seen a little dip right here, but it's still pushing over 25. That's great to see, guys. So we'll have to see what tries, but I do see the 26 level as a hard resistance level. If it breaks out of 26, we'll build a new resistance, but that seems to be a pretty hard resistance level with them. We did see a drop down here for it to break out of this 25. Now we're back into it. So, all right, I'll go over ETC broke out. I know a lot of you guys asked me about ETC. What did we see with ETC? I didn't chart this one, actually. All right. Okay. So we saw this breakout with ETC. I think it was around, what is it up? It's up 18% today. We saw ETC as low as 79. Wow, guys. Wow. The fact that Grayscale owns over $1.5 billion worth of ETC. Grayscale is a research-based company. They wouldn't be owning a company with no use case, guys. And I mean, they do own Mana, but they only own $17 million worth of Mana. But they own over $1 billion worth of ETC. Just throwing that out there, guys. ETC has use case. ETC will be here for a while. This is a long-term hold, but I was trading it off of momentum. And you guys have to understand, if you guys wanna make money in crypto long term, you guys can't hold long term. I'm not going against it, but when you guys are buying something that's up 200, 300, actually 600%, you guys are risking the chance that it will dip and it will go down very, very low. We did get this one around $20, $20, $30. We saw highs of 160, 150 at some points, and now we saw this consolidation. Now we're finally seeing this breakout, and it's kind of following the same path as Ethereum. So I do see ETC within the next year or two, guys. It's going to be a lot bigger than most people imagine. People just do not understand it. Like I said, I've went through an entire video about ETC. It has outperformed Ethereum this year, and it's going to continue to do so. But yes, ETC is not a meme coin, guys. It's not something that people are just buying on Robinhood or they accidentally bought ETC. There is use case, and people don't want to admit it. These Ethereum maximalists, man. I am an Ethereum maximalist at this point, guys, but I'm just saying ETC does have some worth. I'll chart this one later in my next stream, but we'll see if a breakout is going to incur. All right, so let me get into some questions for you guys. What's going on? How are you guys doing? HDR. All right, we'll go over HDR. Matic, $5 soon. Yes, Matic will be $5 soon unless Tether really messes up the entire market. Then we'll see Matic $5 probably in 2 years. How do you dollar cost average with high gas fees? You got to pay them. If not, make sure to really take it. I mean, that's... You got to understand there's different strategies for different portfolios, and if you guys do have these smaller portfolios with not enough, not too much cash, or you guys risk the gas fees really screwing you over, I would really recommend buying and holding till you guys are up maybe 100, 200%, and then selling once you guys have low gas fees. I'm not sure. This is just me trying to... I don't know how much money you have in your portfolio. I don't know how much you're willing to risk, so I'm not just going to comment on that. It's kind of suicidal. All right, we'll go over VeChain, but HDR is finally breaking out, guys. This is going to be $20, $30. Just saying. It's just going to be a matter of time, just a matter of good exchange listings. HDR's contracts, guys, HDR is going to be top 50, top 40, top 30, top 20 maybe. We'll have to see. We know about HDR. I've done a lot of videos on them, so let's go over VETs. Go over VeChain. A lot of people like VeChain. I was telling you guys that VeChain was going to break out tomorrow. So were a lot of things. But VeChain's a very safe buy, especially where we saw it. Seeing VeChain sub 20 cent level is kind of weird to me. We did see a 15 cent VeChain at some point. I'm not sure exactly when we got them. I think it was 17 or 16 cents. Somewhere around that level. I do like to hold VeChain just to ensure that my profits are going to be safe. It's almost like another Ethereum stablecoin to me, even though let's see if VeChain outperforms Ethereum. since we bought it. Yeah, it did. It outperformed Ethereum, so by 3% though. So that's good. That's good to see though, right? That's good to see. I do see a hard support or support level around 18 before VeChain. We just barely broke this 19 resistance level. We need to see this breakout, but then we have this other resistance level with VeChain right here around 20 cents. And then once we get over the 20 cents, we're normally smooth sailing over 20 cents once we reach like 21. 22 cents, smooth sailing over 21 to 20, and then we have these massive dips that will break VeChain into the 14, 13, 16 area. Let me go over back here. All right. What's the best site to buy crypto? I'd probably say BNB for anyone that's new. Please smash that like button and please subscribe. All right, we got 1,700 people watching. I guess you guys don't want the bantha bags. You guys don't want the bantha bags. Bonfire. Oh my gosh, what's up with you, Bonfire guys? What is Bonfire? Right? I'll look at it. Sorry, I'm gonna get a lot of people that are gonna click off. There's these scammers in the comments, dude, like Bonfire bots. You guys gotta understand. It's so crazy what these meme coins or these hype coins will do. They will they will pay for these bots to post YouTube comments, to post Twitter comments, to hype up their product. It's absolutely crazy what is going on. These people are getting very creative. I mean, it's kind of cool, right? I mean, not cool, but genius. We will do gem hunting later today. We will just be staring at charts. I'm going to probably end this. All right, we'll talk about LTC. We'll go into Litecoin. A lot of you guys got shilled Litecoin by good old banter to bags. At least that's what you guys have been saying. I mean, you guys could hold Litecoin and be rich in like 30, 40 years. No, like 10 years, 10 years. But at the same time, you guys have to understand Litecoin I mean, there's going to be other technology that comes out that's going to outperform Litecoin by a factor of 10x every single year. And that's what I try and find. I'm all about finding that new technology, those cryptos that have that momentum in the TA. And that's really my main goal, right? I'm trying to make as much gains as I can. Where do gains come from? Not from, yes, you guys might see a 20, 30% run up with Litecoin in a day. I will try and catch it when it does happen. But as of right now, I do see Litecoin consolidating. Wow, guys, we saw under 300 Litecoin. That's a good buying opportunity if you guys do like Litecoin. We did do a trade on Litecoin. When was this? It probably canceled out. I believe. How much should we go up? We're up 11%, and then we went down all the way to 13%. We did have that pullback with Litecoin during this dip. Yeah, but like I said, we could still probably see that 300 to 400 to 500 Litecoin. I do see Litecoin being over $1,000 probably in the next 4 or 5 months, 3 months. We'll have to see. I know a lot of people do love Litecoin. I do love their technology at the same time, but Bitcoin is old, guys, and I'm telling you guys this right now. There will be something better than Litecoin at some point. There's always going to be that new advanced technology coin. There's always going to be that new technology or that thing that has more momentum. Okay. And if you guys want to hold Litecoin long term, go right ahead. It's still a great investment, guys. It's still a great investment compared to the stock market or the average money you guys would make from other investments if you're holding long term. So I'm just going to throw that out there. But yes. All right, we can go over VRA. I mean, VRA has just been doing the same thing for the past 2 years, guys. It's kind of sad. We did see this breakout, though. I actually did not see this today. It hasn't been doing the same thing for 2 years. Nice, 15%. But the thing with VRA, a lot of people are staking. A lot of people are taking profit just because we're in this bouncing ball type of zone where it'll spike up, it'll hit people's take profits, it'll sell down, hit the support level, take profits, hit support level, take profits, support level. Right? You guys see that with VRA all the time. But if we build a new support, that'd be nice. That'd be some progress with VRA. Because as you guys can see, with VRA, we've just been boom, 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 boom. And we've really been stagnant doing the same support level thing. It just needs another listing, guys. It needs another listing. Binance, please list them this month, right now. It will happen. It will happen, guys. And this is what's really going to propel VRA off. And they are a great company. They just don't have enough. They don't have enough real true listings to get them where they deserve to be, in my opinion. But yes, very bullish. Okay. All right, so that's going to be the end of this stream. I'm going to be streaming later in the afternoon and then later tonight. I will do a longer stream in the afternoon. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed. That's going to be the end of the stream. If you guys have any more questions, I will be able to answer them in the next stream. But this is going to be the end. Hopefully you guys are doing some profit taking right now. Hopefully you are. You guys are getting ready for the next push up, hopefully. And we'll be going over that later. So have a great day.